My hair looks like a penguin and Hi everyone! Welcome to our channel! I'm Sabrina.
I'm Bree.
And
we got shit to discuss today. This is why I wrote a script.
my name is Sabrina. I'm 24 years old. I'm the founder of Let's Talk Mental Health.
And I'm Bree, and I'm 24, and I'm the co-founder of Let's Talk Mental Health.
Wow, I feel called out.
I was just mocking your friggin' enthusiastic voice.
Okay, so as I said, I'm Sabrina. I've been dealing with mental illness for as long as I can remember. I have anxiety, depression, PTSD. I think that's it. There might be more. Yeah, so been dealing with that for plenty of years, but recently I decided to come out and talk about it because it's good to talk about your struggles.
It's my turn.
Yes.
I deal with depression and anxiety, and I'm still going through it and dealt with it for at least a majority of my life. And I am helping form this group because I want to give other people a chance to speak out on their struggles if they so choose to. And yeah.
Exactly. Thank you for sharing your story. Okay, so I scripted it because last week when we didn't script it, I feel like we probably did better when it was unscripted.
Yeah.
But we're still going to follow along with this because I wrote it out and printed it and I wasted 10 cents on paper, so you might as well just read off of it. So if I look like I'm like with like...
I'm reading off of a paper because I'm cheap. So leave me alone. Oh my god,
I had coffee and I'm just like really shaky and anxious right now because of everything we just dealt with today.
True.
Oh god, today was a horrible day. But we didn't give up and we persevered and we're getting through it.
We are.
No matter what. So if anyone tells us to get out of this room, they can.
They can
get out from some. I don't know where they can go, but they can. You said I don't look like a penguin this week.
Is it my oh.
Yeah.
So what are our plans for this YouTube channel?
Our plans for this YouTube channel, we are going to do weekly videos discussing certain mental health topics, as well as talking about the newsletter that we finished, because we're going to put that out every 2 weeks, because if we do it every week, it's going to be feel like a chore or homework. So I feel like if we do it every 2 weeks, it gives us time to get everything together, and it makes me not want to throw a computer across the entire Pacific Ocean. Because I had a very hard time trying to get the newsletter out today, but I think it turned out really good.
To say whatever's off the top of our mind. Don't get offended. This is 2019. We're all struggling here with our mental health problems. We're only here to provide
That's fine.
we're here to we're here to provide support and guidance. If you do have an issue that needs immediate attention,
you better fucking call 911 because we ain't dealing with your shit.
Yes, that's right. We're not professionals by any means. We've said that in the last video, but I'll say it again, just so anyone thinks, oh yeah, they're professionals, let's reach out to them and throw our entire life story at them. No, don't
do that. Don't throw things. So we were just talking to a class of kindergartners. Don't throw things. Johnny, sit down. Johnny. Okay, what's my line?
Well, as Bree and I have no filter, swears will go flying in these videos. I'm gonna put a swear counter when I edit just to see how how many swears we do in one video, because I think that'll be funny. And then how many times I flip my hair and complain about my hair.
flip my hair,
Oh dear.
Okay, were you done talking?
I think so.
So each week we'll be covering a certain topic of discussion, as well as the newsletter, our obviously random shenanigans.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
How can you ever forget that?
Our attempted
If anyone has any ideas for the future of the channel,
any suggestions how we can improve,
yeah.
Feel free to shoot us a message with your contributions. Or just shoot us
you do you.
Yeah.
You do you. Okay, so our goal is to have a new video every Friday or Thursday or Friday. Wow. Every Thursday, Friday, we plan to have a video. Hopefully I can get this one worked out throughout the week, because I work all week, so hopefully I can get it out Thursday or Friday, whichever one I can get it out on. And newsletters out every 2 weeks, because this is supposed to be something fun. We're supposed to have fun with it and try not to stress ourselves out with it, because like, what's the point in doing something like this if you're just gonna constantly be stressing out over it, right?
Yeah.
Plan, that's the introduction. It didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to go, but it went, it happened. I feel like we do better when we record on live.
We do.
I don't really care if anyone's watching. They'll watch it.
Nobody
later.
is watching. That's
Oh.
fine. You don't have to watch it.
You don't have to.
We don't want you watching it.
That's fine too.
I'm so excited to talk about this.
Yes. We worked very hard on it. I almost shot a computer across the Pacific Ocean.
That actually happened.
Yeah, Pacific, not
specific.
Okay.
Never specific. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so what are your articles that you wrote this week?
I wrote articles on empathy. I wrote articles on articles. Oh, there are one article each,
Singular
okay?
article.
Singular. Relatable.
Me.
I wrote an article on abusive relationships, and I wrote a poem.
She wrote a
on
poem.
depression.
Wow,
Yeah.
very good job. Good job this week. You get a gold star.
Yay! I love a gold star.
Did you want to read your poem?
Yeah, sure. Where is it?
It's right there.
Okay.
Cannot see, I'm legally blind. That's my story I'm sticking to.
And this is how it goes. So it's called The Battle of Depression. The mind of a depressed person is like being stuck in a world. Words. Is like being stuck in a whirlpool of dark clouds. You're confused, lost, and don't know what to do. Hanging on by a thread, every breath just hurts to breathe. You paint a smile on your face and laugh trying to keep it together. You don't trust anyone. Hope is a foreign word.
Everything is irritating, and trying to do anything is always a task.
And requires more effort than it should. It's like living inside a glass bubble of pain. No one seems to understand nor care. It's isolating. It's feeling like you're a burden and not lovable. Nobody can change your thoughts. Nobody can make you feel a certain way. It's a constant battle eternally. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. I'm messing up.
Hey, it's fine.
Don't take it personally, for we do not understand it ourselves. Our minds are not the same. We know it's emotionally frustrating for loved ones, telling everyone we're okay to not appear weak. You don't feel alive half the time. You sleep too much or not enough. Eating is a task sometimes. Focusing is too hard. Walking around like a half-living ghost. What we need is support and a listening ear. We are not broken.
Do not fix us. Understand us. If anyone is
Struggling with depression, you are not alone, and we support you.
100% we support you.
Yes.
Depression sucks. It sucks the life out of you. Every day you wake up and you're just like, I just want to go back to sleep. I don't want to carry on throughout the day. Everything you go through is just a battle to go through, you know? So that's Bree's poem that she wrote. It's really awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
I really do like it. We can all relate to it. Depression is definitely a battle. And I think we're all warriors and we're definitely going to come out of this alive. We're going to kick that depression's ass.
Yes. Yo. Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with the depression. I feel like that's about my life.
Relatable. Other articles that we wrote this week, the suicidal ideations I wrote last week, but I read it in the last video. I will link it above or below It's gonna get linked somewhere so you can watch last week's video.
So,
Or you can go to our Facebook, www.facebook.com/Let's Talk Sault Ste. Marie, and view the newsletter of last week. That sounded really fake.
View the newsletter of last week.
Last week you summarized your article at empathy.
I did.
Would you like to read it this week and discuss
Sure.
it?
So I wrote an article on empathy, and this is how it goes. Trying to explain the things I feel, go through, and deal with can only be described as being an empathetic person. I first discovered I was an empath when I was chatting to an old friend about everything I was going through and how it was hitting me hard. She had told me that I was an empathetic person. Empaths are good listeners, but very highly sensitive as we feel what others are going through and become invested in it. We absorb others' emotions and moods. This can be good and bad. If someone is angry or sad, then we absorb that into our bodies and get exhausted. However, if we are around peace and love, it brings us a happy vibe. That was so dramatic.
Wasn't meant to be dramatic. I'm just naturally dramatic.
Anyway, jeez. Many may think that empaths are extroverted, but in fact we are mostly introverted. We like being around small groups or one-on-one contact. We like our own alone time to process our own emotions, and so we can charge our batteries that have been drained. We are very highly
how do you say this word? Intuitive? We should have a
Statement on the next week. Word of the day.
We need to learn to get past our tongues. Highly intuitive people who can sense when something is off. This is very important to be able to tell the difference between positive relationships and energy vampires.
Ooh, vampires. Not the sexy kind.
Intimate relationships, it can be very overwhelming sometimes. We don't like being together all the time. We like our own identity and don't want to be smothered.
I don't know where to look right now. Should I look at you or should I look at the camera?
Look wherever you want.
Sorry.
Or don't look, you know.
I'm just gonna...
Empaths can get... Oh my god. Anyways, for the 500th time, I'll just go on since she wants to be a dumbass on the floor right now. Empaths can get drained from the busyness of everyday life, therefore need time to recharge. But they also can't be indoors for a long time as they feel suffocated. One of the biggest issues we face is having a big heart and giving too much. You just banged your head off my ankle.
That's my knee.
Oh. It can lead to being disappointed and end up losing ourselves in the process, kind of like we are right now.
I'm lost.
In a world that is cruel, we do our best to always be kind and get by the best we can. If anyone else struggles with being an empathetic person, you are not alone. Well, I am on camera right now because I'm, you know.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would.
Oh.
Anyways, are you reading?
Do you want to touch base on your abusive relationship one?
Okay, cool.
Go on.
So just read the whole thing.
If you want, or just summarize it.
Okay, I'll summarize it because it's too much.
Yeah, if you want, go on.
Okay, so I wrote an article on abusive relationships because I've been in a couple of them, but I went through a big one back in 2017. And it was very toxic, and I saw the signs early on, but I did not get out, and I wish I had. So I'm going to continue reading this. So, anyways, I was in a relationship with a narcissist. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's somebody who thinks very selfishly of themselves. It was very terrible. I'll get into it another day, but just to summarize it, if anyone is in a bad relationship or is going through one, or has ever went through one, know you aren't alone. Get out as soon as possible and know that they will never change. They drain you and strip you of who you are, and it was one of the most draining things I've been through, but it taught me a lot of life lessons. There is some signs that there is some signs to look for in an abusive relationship if you obviously don't know or whatever. Sometimes they'll isolate you from your family and friends. They'll tell you not to talk to this person or that person just because they don't like them. They tend to insult you or belittle you. I got called lots of names. They blame other people a lot for their problems. Seriously? What a freak. Taps on the window. Alcohol and drug use can cause erratic behavior and can be a catalyst of abuse. They instill fear, uneasiness, or are intimidating in their speech or their actions. They punish you. This is a big one and what I went through. They punish you or retaliate for time you spend away from them. They expect you to be
subservient. Word of the day. Struggle with me. What word? Subservient. Subservient? What even is that?
They are extremely jealous of your time, relationships, and or aspirations. They manipulate your emotions and make you feel
Guilty. Like, why? Like,
Honestly,
don't
though.
do that. Like,
Guilty and they don't take
Yeah.
responsibility for their own actions.
Like, don't make people feel guilty about that
I'm
because
not
it's
gonna.
not their fault.
I'm not gonna.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here, and I know that it's not.
I'm gonna get myself in trouble. But anyway.
Yeah, and if people assume this is about them, chances are it probably isn't. But if the shoe fits, honey,
Wear it.
They get physical. Obviously, hitting someone is abusive, but physical abuse can start as intimidating, posturing, grabbing, or controlling your movements and space.
Area Hospital. That's a good one because they have the crisis center. The phone number is 759-3434. You can call there anytime and go there if you're having a crisis. You're having a panic attack you can't get out of. You have suicidal thoughts or ideations. You want to hurt yourself or others. Anything like that, call the hospital or just pop on in and they will definitely help you and point you in the right direction to get any more help. The Canadian Mental Health Association, their phone number is 759-0458. It closes at 4:30 p.m. It's open Monday to Friday, but you can pop in there anytime, I believe. Goma Public Health, 942-4646. Check out, I got this resource from my therapist. She's really awesome. She's helped me with a lot of things, but she got me to check out this website called bigwhitewall.com. It was founded in 2007 by a social entrepreneur, Jen Hyatt. Since then, they have supported over 76,000 people living with anxiety and depression. Their passionate and committed team is based in London, England, but it's definitely for anywhere in the world. Like, you can join and log in 24/7 safe support, so you can go on there, join a community, find others going through the same thing as you, which is something that we're trying to do. We're trying to reach out, make this bigger and bigger. Like, people can come to us when they need to talk or whatever, but again, not therapists.
Nope.
We don't know what we're doing. We're just winging it.
We are.
Right now, it's being
We're
winged
so
like
winging.
they are, with little to no judgment. This can be to do things. What do you have to say about that?
I say no.
It's
I don't mean I say no to that, but I mean I say no. I've been saying no in general.
She has been.
Yeah.
Including
I've been doing me.
Including me.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
It's, yeah.
But we've been trying
But,
to get ourselves
yeah.
out more, and doing this is definitely helping.
Yes.
I'm just gonna check the battery. I'm paranoid, okay? I don't want it to die.
It just dies on us.
35, because when it gets to like 25%, I'm gonna plug it in over there, and then we'll. Other things you do for self care.
I listen to music.
What kind of music do you like?
Kind of varies. I like a lot of rock music. I like a lot of death metal to the point I'm, listening to. There was one time I was listening to death metal on the bus, and there was like a satanic part
dear.
that came out, and I thought I had my earphones plugged in, and nope, didn't have them plugged in at all. My fucking satanic music just came bursting through the fucking speaker on my phone. And I had to just sink into the seat, and pretend I didn't live anymore,
Own it. Own that satanic music. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
No,
you
I didn't literally sink into the seat. I actually was just like, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever,
I'm
it's
doing
my
me.
music.
I'm doing me.
Yeah, exactly. Try it out sometime.
So yeah, for self-care, I like to listen to music too. My favorite band is Mariana's Trench, and I will Always Forever Love Them. My favorite song by them is Beside You because like it's like a super awesome song. I love it. I'm gonna sing a little bit of it.
Yay!
Oh, that's
karaoke.
Your heart wears thin. I will hold you up, and I will hide you when it gets too
Much of me right, but cry at puberty. Beside you, nobody will break you. Anyway.
Part 2 of Let's Talk Mental Health. Before my phone decided to die, we were talking about self-care and what we do for self-care and some ideas and examples of self-care. Fuck's sakes. Why can't words just words?
Could have been way worse. Could have been an old man singing.
Oh dear. So we decided I had to plug in my phone, so now we're sitting on the floor, like. But oh well, the floor is a comfortable place, and you know it's like we're
winging it.
We're winging it. I like to take bubble baths. Anything else you like to do for self-care?
I like to go for walks.
Walks are nice.
Adventures.
It's really hard to go for adventures.
Yeah, it's hard
and stuff right now because of the weather.
All the shit. Winter.
But once it gets warmer, we plan to go out for more adventures, for more video filming and whatnot. Like right now, we're just kind of stuck inside filming, and it's kind of sucking. But anyway, I'm on the serious stuff. That's not gonna just be serious all the time. So we're gonna play 2 truths and a lie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a game where you have 2 things that are true about yourself and 1 thing that's a lie, and then the other person has to guess which is which. So do you want to go first?
So 2 truths and a lie.
2 things that are true about yourself, 1 thing that's a lie. I guess it is like test our friendship too, to see how well we know each other. That will be fun. So do you want to go first, or do you need to think more about it?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I've had 2 pets. I've had 4 boyfriends, and my favorite subject is science.
I really don't think you like science.
I don't. That was a lie.
I thought so. That was easy.
I was kind of horrible at that one, but
That's okay.
It's been a while. I'm kind of rusty and getting used to this.
I had a dog when I was 12, and I had to put her to sleep. My favorite band is Marianas Trench, and I own a laptop.
The lie is your dog.
Yeah, I was 13 when I had to put her to sleep.
I know you have a laptop, and I know your favorite band is Marianas Trench.
Do you want to go again?
If I can think of any.
It's hard to think. How do you do this? How do you like form a group? How do you do a YouTube video? How do you do anything that you want to do? It's just so, it's been so complicated. But the last 3 days, but I know it's gonna be worth it because we're gonna help a lot of people.
Yeah.
What do you think?
About what? Yeah, like I'm really excited to start this up, and
Me
I
too.
really hope that like
We
people
stick with it.
I really hope that people like come to our group, and you know we can talk about our struggles and help each other out.
Yeah, exactly. So Saturday I have an event planned. It's on the Facebook page, Facebook/Let's Talk Susie Marie. It's called Share a Quote Day. It's a day where we're gonna share different positive quotes throughout the day, and not just on social media, but write it down in person, take a picture of it, and message the group page, and then I'm gonna do like a collage or something with them afterwards. So just keep that in mind for Saturday. That's the plan. Anyway, if it goes well, if it doesn't go well, yeah. So there's that. Goal setting. So goal setting is important when you are working towards getting better. Some like different goals people set are like going to the gym, making your bed, being a better person, being nice, learning to say no more often, etc. So me and Brie are gonna do a challenge for the next video. Hopefully we can do it. My goals are to go to the gym at least 3 times during the week till the next video, and do something after work instead of just going home to sleep. Those are my 2 goals. What are your 2 goals?
My 2 goals are to pay attention more to myself this week, and to finish all of the tasks that I have for the week. There's a lot.
So for the next week until the next video, we're finishing filming today. We have a few more things to film, and I plan to edit throughout the week. Hopefully it'll be out Thursday or Friday, so stay tuned to that. As well as keep an eye on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel. I plan to post things every day on the Facebook page to keep everyone motivated. You know, I'm having a hard time being motivated myself, so this is definitely something that's helping me. It's keeping me going. I don't know about you, but this is definitely something that's gonna help us.
It's keeping me motivated, honestly. I've been really depressed lately and been feeling like isolating myself, so getting out and hanging with my best friend, starting up this group again.
Just, you know, like, it's exciting. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, and I plan to stick to it. Today was a really hard day. Like, everything just wasn't going right.
Everything was not going.
Like, with the weather and the technology on the computer and, like, trying to find a room in the college to film just wasn't going right. Like, nothing, like, nobody would get out of the rooms. They weren't even doing anything. They were just sitting there, and, like, we're, like, oh.
It was just really frustrating, and we just wanted to quit, go home, go to McDonald's, eat like fat fucks, go home, sleep. But we decided, let's do this anyway, even if it doesn't work out. We did it. We did it. We did it. Everyone give us a high five. Woohoo! It was a horrible high five.
Each other a high five.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm trying to be a more positive person. Like, I'm going through a lot of things right now.
Yeah, same.
But, you know, down, and I'm
Same.
trying not to let that get to me. I'm trying to move forth with my life and try to do things. And even if I look stupid in the end, hey, at least you can say we did it.
At least we're trying, and at least we're, you know, doing something positive in this world right now, and that's all that matters.
Everything's shitty going on. Like, at least, like, there's something good going on. You have our bad days, but as long as you persevere and you try to, you know, get through it, and no matter what.
Focus on yourself.
Right.
Don't focus on the drama, the negativity around you. Focus on you.
Exactly. And, like, we hope for the next video we'll have it better planned out. Like, actual good, like, we talked about a lot today, but
Yeah, we did.
to, like, actually less awkward silences, more hilarity.
Yeah, that's true.
If anyone has any suggestions for us to do, for our videos and how to improve and get better, feel free to be like,
yo, how would if you tried this next time instead of this? Just kind of
things like that to just help get us
Yeah.
up off our feet, because right now it's a struggle. Like, we feel like we're, like, in this alone, like, no one's watching, and we're just
Yeah.
like, does
We're kind of
anyone
just, you know,
care?
rowing our boat and it's sinking.
Exactly. Does anyone actually care?
Right.
Oh, well, I really don't. I don't care.
Even if people don't care, I'd still do it.
Me too.
You
Just
know, it's
do
the
it
fact that
alone.
we're doing it.
Like
Don't give a frick if people don't
not
care.
not many people, like, have the strength to, you know, get themselves out there like this. So this
Yeah.
is something really cool, something
Not
really-
even people sometimes even admit that they have depression or that they are going through stuff. So
Exactly.
even us talking about it is actually a big thing, because
is a
a
big
lot of
thing.
people can't even open up about it.
Exactly. That's true. So in conclusion of today's video, it didn't go as well as I hope. But we have a lot of funny bloopers that we filmed earlier.
we got a lot to go on, honestly.
Yeah, I have a lot of work ahead of me for this week to edit everything together. I feel like we do better when we're live, just because, like, it's
That's
safe.
true.
I need to get a camera because, like, I don't have a lot of room on my phone and everything, so I couldn't really film. But, like, I feel like we do better on live because we're just like, oh yeah, it's out there. We have to do it.
Yeah.
Whether we
People
fuck
are
up or not.
watching us.
Exactly. But yeah, so I think that this is gonna be very successful. We just don't give up.
say it with me. We don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just do it. Don't give up on
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Just do it.
And I'm gonna leave the description down below for the.
Did you take your ponytail out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Did you take your ponytail out?
Yeah, anything you'd like to add? Newsletters every 2 weeks, hopefully a group meeting coming up, the event Saturday. Lots of fun things in the works for pertaining to mental health, because mental health is just as important as physical health. Like, you can break your leg and everyone's like, signs your casts and say get better, but with mental health it's like, oh, you have to be happy all the time. And like, if you're having a bad day, they're just like, oh, get over it. You don't tell somebody with a broken leg to just walk it off. That's kind of insensitive. So you don't tell somebody going through mental health issues to just get over it. Like, it's not a bridge.
No, can't get over it.
Like, it takes steps.
while.
It takes focus. It takes steps. It takes everything. It takes everything out of you. And like, I feel like this is a good support system for everyone out there. Even for myself, this is a good thing. Because like, today I wanted to give up, but I didn't give up. Neither did Brie.
No. I set out a goal to come here and feel good about myself, because I've been going through a lot of shit, a lot of negativity in my life, people draining me. So I'm glad I did this.
Me too. I'm so glad I did this. Yeah. So hopefully the video will be edited and out Friday. There might be some more things in the video that we might film later that we don't have on live right now, but I'll see if I can delete some stuff from my phone and maybe film some more things. Anyway, yeah, so that's it for this week's video. Stay tuned for Thursday, Friday. We'll have that out for you. I mean, I guess when I post, well, I'm on live right now, so that makes sense. So I guess when I post it, will be Thursday, Friday, so okay. Anyway.
We'll just pay attention to them later.
Yeah. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Just it begins.
It begins again, part 2.
Positive relationships and energy vampires.
Ooh, vampires. Not the sexy kind, like Damon Salvatore and Stefan Salvatore. Edward's just a sparkly piece of shit.
No.
Anyway.
Hello, everyone! That was terrifying. Just...
Thanks for that.
Oh, I thought we were going.
Wait, one?
Okay, start it over. Yeah, start it over.
Hi. You just watched me do that. Mind your biz. Okay, try again.
I was just mocking your friggin' enthusiastic voice.
Oh, I was stripping last video. Anyway, I'm really hot. But yeah, we're gonna... How do you feel about the whole situation?
Hangry.
She just wants to eat. Close her eyes, count backwards from 10. Breathe in. Fuck me.